Hi guys, welcome to Evolve Podcast. I can't believe that this day is finally here. I mean, I've been wanting to do this for a very long time, and I am so excited to talk about the complexities of love, loss, and of course, moving on. And so today I'm so excited to talk to you about the topic that hits close to home, breakup. Oh my God, who loves breakup? I also don't love it. But it's something that, we've also gone through it, or sometimes we've seen a friend go through it. And the impact of breakups in our lives, it's too much. It has a very big impact. That's why unapata some people out there that they're trying to heal, for 3 years. Also the perception of how, they view life, they view this gender, so this gender, it's different. And so today we just want to talk about it. It's not just about the end of a relationship, it's also the beginning of a new chapter that is about self-discovery, self-awareness, and of course, emotional turbulence. So now this topic, breakup, is not just about navigating pain. It's about understanding how can we handle it? Is there like a right way to handle breakup? Is there a right way to navigate it? So it's just understanding that breakup is a critical thing in our lives. And yes, and I just hope that you guys are excited as we unpack and learn about it. So I'd like to also know, you learn from me and also we learn from each other. So it basically is just about that. Now, moving on swiftly. It's not you, it's me. I am not ready for a relationship. You see, miscommunication is a cause that leads to a breakup or even cheating. I mean, who will stay, with a person who cheats? No one. So it's a cause for breakup. But today, let's just talk about the excuses people give for breakup. Like, for example, it's not you, it's me. Hey, this is a common statement that so many people are using. And by the way, if you're out there and this is your favorite term, you need to stop. You need to stop. You need to do better. So it's not you, it's me. This person, what they're trying to say, it is their problem. It's them that has a problem, not the receiver. In fact, they're saying, wewe uko sawa, you're a perfect, you've been a good person all my life. In fact, it's been nice to know you, but I have some unresolved issues and I need to go. So now the problem is people leaving that statement at that point. So the impact of that statement to the receiver is different. So the impact, this person may feel like, okay, sawa, you are the problem. So what is the problem exactly? You are not fully communicating what is the problem. So you're making this other person to overthink. First of all, they have to overthink. Now, what's wrong? What have I done? They'll start wanting to find a closure. So what am I supposed to do? They're not telling me, they're not communicating to me. So when you want to use this statement, please, just because you've known this person for a very long time and they've created space for you to, to just communicate in a way that it's not, you're not afraid, you're free with them. So I think it's important for you to just sit them down and tell them, you know what, I don't like the way you've been doing this. I don't like the way you've been communicating. I don't see the efforts that you do. And so mahali nimefika, I therefore cannot continue with this journey. I want to go. I want to disappear. Instead of you disappearing with that statement, not only with this, you explaining what the problem is, it will make them understand where you're coming from. And of course, hakuna mtu anapenda kuambiwa ukweli. But you see, the truth sets someone free. So if you come to me and tell me, JJ, I don't like the way you talk and it is too much for me, I have to go. So you've literally helped me, and the healing process and the closure, I'll be able to find it because you have helped me navigate that thing. So, okay, Inja, I hope you'll stop saying it's not you, it's me, and just find a proper way to communicate your feelings without fear and in a way that will set people free, without causing too much hurt, and eventually that leads to bitterness. Now let's just talk about another famous statement. I am not ready for a relationship. Wow. When will you be ready? So see, the problem with these people that gives this statement, I am not ready for a relationship, well, party just come at 2 days. These people are engaged, they're getting married, and you're like, what have you been doing all my life? It's been so. When do you actually realize that you're not ready for a relationship? When you're already in it, you've already led someone on for a whole year. Then you're coming up with that statement. Sometimes I just look at these things and I just want the government to put that thing in a constitution where you shall not use this statement. Because when you use it, you should be arrested. But anyway, so this person just all of a sudden at 3 a.m., they realize that they're not ready to be in a relationship. So they just shoot that thing, probably even via text. So disrespectful. It's not demure, by the way. So you just shoot that statement, I'm not ready for a relationship, and it ends there. So all you've done, you've made this, probably your reasons are valid. Probably they're valid. But the way they've come, the way that you have delivered, is not going to be received well. So going to make this person wonder, so when did you realize that actually you don't want anything to do with this relationship? All this time, probably you've been taking these people for dates, you've been buying them gifts, you've been telling them, you're my pillar. I cannot. When you take this pill away, I'm going to fall, I'm going to die. Hey, wait. So you've been telling this, you've been giving them promises, and all of a sudden you just wake up and realize, shh. So I also think that the problem is just communication, Tell these people, sit them down, just the way you initiated that relationship or whatever it is the same way you should end it, with respect. So just bring them, tell them you've been an amazing person all my life, but where I'm at in life, I feel like this is just, highlight the real reason actually why you do not want the relationship. How it's going to be received is going to be, well, actually, like I said, nobody likes to be told the truth, but eventually the truth sets people free. Just because you are honest with me, I'm going to respect you for a very long time. I'm a forever. But because you just handled me like this, I'm going to be bitter all my life. And when I see you, probably I'm a CEO somewhere and you're coming to, for an interview, you want me to help you. Mbona nikusaidie, by the way, na uliniambia sijui nini. So let's not do that, let's not do that. And also there's this thing that people say about, I am not happy anymore with you. So now let's talk about it. You are not happy. When did you realize that you're not happy? It is a valid reason. Maybe you're not happy for real. And you see, for a relationship to grow, there has to be efforts. Probably these people stopped, showing efforts. They stopped giving you one word, whatever. They're just not there. And so, yes, maybe you're not happy. But is there a way that you can talk about it? Is there a way that you can make them feel that this thing that you do does not align with what I want, ama does not make me happy? So you communicate with them and let them know what these things are. Because you have been with these people probably for a very long time, it is easy to talk to them. Hakuna mtu atakuchapa ukimwambia ukweli. You just go talk to them and let them know what the real issue is. Yes, you're not happy, but say what is the reason. Alafu kuna ingine, I fell in love with someone else. Wow. That's just crazy. Amazing. Wacha kwanza tukuklapie. Because you've gotten someone else while you're also dating someone. How wonderful. Anyway, so I feel like that's just crazy, first of all. Congratulations, you found someone else. But how you handle it is crazy. How do you even stay with, trying to make your own relationship flourish, but also you starting another one here? Also, that one day you realize, oh, I'm happy with this other one, and this other one is just, kumekuwa na hiyo familiarity. It's like, I want to be with this one now, the one that makes me happy. Somebody actually said that love, what sustains a relationship is not the feeling, It's not love. What sustains the relation? Because I'm thinking sometimes when you stay with this person, be like, I don't like the way they talk, I don't like the way they walk, I don't like the way they eat, I don't like whatever. But there has to be something that is beyond the feeling of love. So when you say that you're not happy with someone, it means that there's just like when things are good, that's the only time you want to be in the relationship. But now when things are bad, that's when you're like, oh, but then this person doesn't do this, so I'm not happy with them. So I feel like if you genuinely love this person, you will literally stick with them. Talk to them about something, let them know how you feel. Communication, they say communication is the key to everything. To grow, let them know that this is what, by them talking kuja kwambia I'm not happy with you anymore, that's why I want to leave. I think that's just crazy, because it means that probably when you get sick, these people will not stay with you. The chances of them sticking with you is very low, because they just want to be there in the happy moments. But let's just talk about it. Relationships it's not like bed of roses. Today I'm at 90. Tomorrow you will be at 10%. So when I'm not able to give you the 90, are you still able to stay with me? Are you still able to fight together? Are we still able to be in tune with each other? So it's beyond that. So if you're still using the words, I am not happy, you need to be arrested. I'm sorry. You need to be arrested. We're not taking that. This year, let's do things better. Let's handle people well. Let's just tell them. Let's just be honest with people. And as we are being honest with people, let's just be considerate of how they're going to feel. It's not about you being in a hurry to end a relationship. I am not happy, and that's just final. Talk to them nicely. Let them understand where you're coming from. Now, the excuses people give for breakup, of course, they might be valid. And I understand where you guys are coming from, or people are coming from when they talk about this. But the consequences they have on people, it's huge. Because later on, it leads to people looking for closure, even for like 2 years. Can you imagine? Like bitterness. People end up having trust issues. People end up having self-esteem issues, feeling like they're not enough, just because you've left it at that without addressing the root cause why you really want to break up. So I hope, guys, that this year you will purpose to handle people better in a way that is honest and compassionate. So let's consider other people's feelings. Now, next week, we'll be talking about how to properly break up. Is there a right way to break up, really? I think there's a right way to break up. So we'll be talking about that, and I hope to see you guys. So I don't also know, maybe if you feel like there are some other reasons why people break up, or excuses people give for breaking up, leave them in the comments. Let's just talk about this thing. Let's dive into it, and let's unpack and also learn from one another. So remember to like, subscribe, and of course share. See you on the next episode.